All right, let's just get right into it. If you're in the digital world at all, you felt it. It's like the ground is shifting right under our feet. The entire way people find things online is going through this massive, disruptive change, and it's all because of AI. What used to be a pretty predictable game of clicks and traffic, well, now it's something totally different. And this is the number that is keeping marketers up at night. Seriously. Recent studies are showing that more than half of all Google searches now end without a single click to a website. Just let that sink in for a second. More than half the time, the user gets their answer right on the results page and they never even visit your site. So this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's the one everyone's asking. Your rankings might look solid, your SEO seems perfect on paper, but the traffic, it's just mysteriously vanishing. It feels like you're playing a game where someone changed all the rules but forgot to give you the new rulebook. Okay, get this. Here's a real-world story. The CEO of a $50 million company that sells iPhone cases noticed his traffic was tanking. He brings in an expert who looks at everything and says, hey, your SEO is flawless. So what was the problem? Well, the expert just asked ChatGPT a simple question. Would you buy a case from this brand? And the AI's answer was brutal. It said customers might not get their product and that the customer service was basically non-existent. See, it wasn't an SEO problem at all. It was a reputation problem that the AI had learned from reading everything on the web. This whole phenomenon, it has a name. It's called the vanishing click. And it's really the central challenge for anyone who relies on search traffic today. So in this first part, let's really break down what is actually happening behind the curtain. So here's the official term for it: zero-click search. It just means the search engine has gotten so good at giving you a direct answer that for a lot of users, the journey ends right there. Its goal isn't to point you to the best website anymore. Its goal is to be the best answer. And here's the big mind bender. Your competition isn't just other websites anymore. It's the search page itself. You're now competing against these AI-generated summaries, instant answer boxes, knowledge panels, you name it. Winning isn't about being that top blue link. It's about being the information inside all these new features. To really get this, think of the old search engine like a library card catalog. You look up French cooking, and it would point you to books with French cooking in the title. Simple word matching. That's lexical search. But today's search is semantic. It actually understands meaning. It knows that a lead tracker for builders is the same thing as a CRM for contractors. It's not just matching words, it's matching the user's intent. And this massive shift from just matching keywords to actually understanding what you mean, it leads us to this huge, fundamental reframe we all need to make. We have to stop thinking about search as just a list of links. We have to start seeing it for what it is now, a super powerful answer engine. And this right here just lays it out perfectly. The old game was traffic acquisition. Just get as many eyeballs to your site as you possibly can. The new game? It's customer acquisition. I mean, who cares about the traffic if it isn't the right traffic? The goal is to help the AI give your potential customers the right answer, even if that answer is on the search page itself. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds terrifying, right? But hold on, check out this data. A study in the healthcare industry found that while website traffic was down by about 40%, the conversion rate for the traffic that did click through was up by 60%. So what does that tell us? It tells us this: you have to reframe your thinking. AI isn't just stealing your traffic. It's acting like the world's most efficient pre-qualification tool. It's answering all the basic questions, handling the simple informational searches, so the only people who end up clicking through to your site are the ones who are serious, who are educated, and who are ready to take action. Which brings us to our next big idea: less traffic, more value. This is the real silver lining in this whole zero-click cloud. The traffic you're losing, a lot of times it's the least valuable traffic anyway. The visitors who do make it through now, they're pure gold. Okay, so how do we adapt? It really comes down to closing 3 critical gaps. First, the understanding gap. You have to truly know your customers' questions. Second, the relevance gap. You need to create content that directly answers those questions in a way that AI can understand and use. And third, the reputation gap. Making sure that what the AI learns about you online is accurate and positive. To win in this new world, you have to become a source that AI systems implicitly trust. This isn't about old tricks like keyword stuffing. This is about showing real-world experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. You got to provide original data.
Put a real author's name on your work. Create content that solves a whole problem, not just some superficial question.
And that's really the bottom line here. In a world that's about to be flooded with AI-generated text, your unique, human, real-world experience is the one thing that can't be easily faked. It's your ultimate competitive advantage. This whole new strategy is really about one thing and one thing only: winning the AI's trust. Because if the AI trusts you as a reliable source, it's going to feature your insights, it's going to cite your brand, and it's going to send the best qualified customers right to your doorstep.
Of course, if you're playing a whole new game, you can't use the old scoreboard, right? So you have to forget about obsessing over old metrics like click-through rates and rankings. The new metrics that matter are all about influence. How visible are you? How often is your brand included in an AI's answer? How many times are you cited as the source?
So let's look at a few of these. Answer inclusion rate. Basically, are you even part of the AI's conversation? AI citation frequency. Is the AI crediting you as the expert? And share of SERP presence. How much of the entire results page, not just the blue links, but all of it, do you own? This is what high performance looks like now. And that brings us to the final, and maybe most crucial piece of the puzzle: measuring what matters. Because if you can't measure it, you can't prove its value to anyone. This is about shifting the entire conversation with your leadership away from, hey, our traffic is down, and towards, hey, our influence and our authority in the market are growing.
You know, this one sentence just sums up the entire shift. Stop chasing clicks, start earning citations. When AI models consistently point to you as the source of truth, that's when you know you've won the new game of search. Presence has totally replaced position.
So the question you really need to ask yourself is this: in our new AI-driven world, are you building a brand that's going to be cited as a source? Or are you going to remain just another suggestion, another blue link that gets lost in the vanishing click? The choice and the strategy is all yours.